episode, pag-uusapan natin, what we are going to discuss is about the COVID-19. So, may mga questions dito na pwede natin masagutan para ma-understand natin what is it all about. So, let's get started! Virus? Alam mo pala eh. So, sige. So, yung coronavirus is a large family of viruses. Kumbaga, ang dami nila. Tapos, that can cause illness to both humans and animals. So, meron na kasi tayo na-encounter before na pangalan MERS and SARS.
In humans, several coronaviruses are known to cause respiratory diseases. The most recently discovered coronavirus is COVID-19. Okay, so let's talk about COVID-19. What is COVID-19? Ang COVID-19 ay ang nakakahawang disease caused by the newly discovered coronavirus. This disease or virus was unknown until the outbreak in Wuhan, China in December 2019.
So, what are the symptoms of COVID-19? What are the symptoms of COVID-19? So, some common is fever, pagod, pagiging pagod mo, tapos dry cough. So, some patients have experienced pain and aches, nasal congestions, runny nose, and sore throat or diarrhea. So, yun ang mga na-experience ng mga patients na may COVID-19. Dapat maging alert sa ating katawan kasi hindi siya bigla-bigla ang parang boom! COVID-19. Hindi siya ganon. Parang dahan-dahan siya nangyayari at dahan-dahan din yung proseso hanggang sa palala ng palala. Kasi ang COVID-19 ay may incubation of 14 days bago mo pa parang ma-detect na COVID-19 na pala siya, coronavirus na pala siya.
About 80% of the people can recover from the disease without needing any special treatment. So, there's no need to panic. Just stay calm. But for people with underlying medical conditions, for example, may diabetes ka na or any other disease, of course, magiging mahirap para sa inyo kung makakuha pa kayo ng COVID-19. Because, dadagdag pa yan sa mga helpers or something. And there's a thing called asymptomatic, which means wala kang nararamdaman. So, there's no flu, there's no cough, or any other symptoms of the COVID-19. And being asymptomatic, siyempre, akala mo, healthy ka, ganun. So, lalabas ka, gagala ka. Tapos, since wala kang nararamdaman, hindi mo alam na you're already a carrier of the disease. So, that will pose high risk for your health.
And to others. Yeah, kasi sunod-sunod na yon. Kaya dapat maging alert ka sa iyong katawan para hindi ka na makahawa ng ibang tao.
So let's talk about how does COVID-19 spread. You can catch COVID-19 from a person that has COVID-19. You are at the risk of having COVID-19 if you come in contact with the water droplets that comes from a person with COVID-19 that coughs, sneezes, or exhales.
Yun.
So, what happens is, yung mga droplets, naglaland siya sa mga surfaces or kaya mga objects. And then, yung mga tao, or us, we can touch it, tapos, edi yung virus galing doon magpunta sa kamay. And then, you're gonna touch your eyes, your nose, or your face. And that is how you can catch COVID-19.
Avoid getting in contact with people who already use something. Or kaya may kinain niyo na isang bagay, huwag na kayong makihingi. Maging madamot tayo na yung currency na to. So, how to protect yourself from the diseases that na pwedeng mahawa ka. So, this is for everyone. First is, stay alert to the news of COVID-19. Latest news about COVID-19. Pwede ka manood sa radio, sa TV reports, sa mga balitaan, yun. And even sa mga newspaper, kung meron kayo, para maging updated kayo sa mga nangyayari sa ating paligid. Next is, wash your hands, regularly and thoroughly to avoid contamination of the diseases. You can use alcohol base or soap na just like safeguard. By doing this, you can kill the viruses on your hands na baka mamaya hawakan yung face nyo, so better to clean your hands. And another tip, pag kayo nagugas kayong kamay, kumanta kayo happy birthday. Oo nga, happy birthday. Kasi para mawala sa isip nyo yung katamaran. Kasi ako minsan tinatamad ako mag-wash ng hands. Pero pag kinakantaan mo, umaabot ng ilang minutes, ilang seconds. Then, after you sing the happy birthday song, you can wash your hands. So that's a great tip.
Maintain at least 1 meter or 3 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. As mentioned earlier, pag umuubo ka or nag-sneeze ka, yung mga droplets, they disperse. So, kailangan maintain ka ng distance para hindi mo malanghap yung droplets na yon. And if may case na may COVID-19 pala yung taong yon, hindi mo makukuha kasi may distance ka. Social distancing.
So, avoid touching your face. As yung wholesome na, don't touch your face. Kasi, doon kasi nagsisimula yung pag-contamination ng viruses. Kasi dito lang natin nakukuha yung mga hindi naman dito, hindi rin naman dito. So, hindi. Sa eyes, sa nose, sa mouth, avoid touching it. So, make sure to wash your hands. Just like I said earlier. Kasi pag na-contaminated, yung mga viruses na nasa kamay mo or in your body, pag tinash yan sa face nyo, mahahawa talaga kayo ng mga viruses.
Next is, you should follow good respiratory hygiene. And that is for good manners na rin. So, pag umubo ka, you cover yourself with a handkerchief, tissue, or if you don't have any of those, you can just use your elbow. Or kaya, pag nagsisneeze ka, ganun din. So, it is important para maprotektahan yung people around you para hindi din yung mga droplets sa kanila. And para maprotektahan mo din sila pag kunwari may COVID-19 ka rin to stop the spread.
If you feel unwell, stay at home. This is important kasi to avoid contamination to people outside your house. So kapag dumala siya, make sure to go to a doctor. Seek for medical assistance para alam natin kung if you are okay, or tapos listen to the medical na kunyari, nire-reseta sa inyong gamot. Sundin niyo yun para malesen yung tawag dito? Malesen yung sakit na dinadala.
Keep up to date with the COVID-19 hotspots or cities or places where COVID-19 is spreading If possible, avoid traveling to places if you are a person that has disease like diabetes, lung or heart disease, or any other disease.
Next protective measures is for those people who are in the area of the 14 days where COVID-19 is spreading. First is self-isolate yourself at home if you are unwell, even with mild symptoms like fever, headache or runny nose, until you recover. If you need to go to stores to buy your necessities, make sure you have your bag, your face mask, sanitizers, and alcohols when you go out to buy your necessities para respect na din yun sa mga tao and manners to avoid contamination of the diseases.
If you have fever, cough, or difficulty in breathing, seek medical advice quickly as this may be due to respiratory diseases or other viruses. Call your provider and tell them if you have any contact with travelers or if you travel yourself. Calling your provider early will help them to direct you to the right health facility and help protect others from COVID-19 or other viruses that you may have.
So the question is, who is at risk of developing this severe illness? While we are explaining how COVID-19 spreads, it spreads to people, especially older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions such as high blood pressure, heart diseases, lung diseases, cancer, or diabetes.
Because of the growing number of cases of COVID-19, it is obvious that we are trying to find a cure for it. Now, are antibiotics effective for curing COVID-19? The answer is no. Antibiotics are only used for bacterial infections, and COVID-19 is a virus. So, antibiotics does not work. Antibiotics only work if they were prescribed by a physician for a bacterial infection.
Next question is there a vaccine, drug, or treatment that can for COVID-19? The answer is not yet. To date, there is no vaccine or specific antiviral medicine that can help treat or prevent COVID-19. However, those affected should receive care to relieve the symptoms, and people with serious illnesses should be hospitalized. And most patients have recovered thanks to supportive care that they received and possible vaccines and some specific drug treatments that are under investigations. The WHO is coordinating efforts to develop medicine and vaccines to prevent or cure COVID-19.
Should I wear a mask to protect myself? The answer to that is only wear a mask if you're ill with COVID-19 symptoms, especially coughing, or you're looking after someone who may have COVID-19. Disposable masks can only be used once. So if you're not ill or you're not looking after someone who is ill, then you're wasting a mask. So the WHO is encouraging everyone to use masks wisely.
Next is, how long is the incubation period of COVID-19? The incubation period means that it is the time where you catch the virus until the beginning of showing the symptoms of COVID-19. Most estimates that it is usually at 14 days and most commonly at 5 days.
Can humans be affected with the COVID-19 from an animal source? The answer is coronaviruses are a large family which are common in animals. Occasionally, people get infected with it and can spread it to other people. For example, SARS-CoV was associated with civet cats, while MERS-CoV was associated with dromedary camels. Possible animal sources of COVID-19 have not yet been confirmed.
Last question is, how long does the virus survive on surfaces? The answer is, it is not certain on how long the virus that causes COVID-19 to survive on surfaces. But it says that it behaves like other coronaviruses. Study shows that coronaviruses may persist on surface for a few hours up to a few days. This may vary to several conditions such as type of surface and the humidity of the surroundings.
That's all for today. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button to get notified when we post a new video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.
Bye!